We should get this stuff together. Damn, that happened kind of fast.
What? It's live?
Shit. YouTube. Yeah, I think we might be live. Let's see.
Yeah, it says meeting is now.
What?
It's live?
Yep. We literally live.
Yeah, it's delayed.
All right, cool. Well, I mean, since we live and people will be watching this later, I guess we need to kind of like start the show.
Guess so.
You good? You ready?
As usual.
All right, cool. Let's get into it then. Let me get the intro. And they got mad screens. All right.
We are the creators of the Stu Beat Showcase, and we bring to you
the Beat Club podcast,
where producers are heard.
the best place to hear new beat makers from around the globe.
here we keep it real about the music.
We keep these beats or we cut it. Simple and plain. With the help of our special guests and listeners worldwide.
If you wish to join our Beat Club Podcast community, follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Beat Club Podcast.
And join our private producer group on Facebook by searching
The Stu: Beat Club.
What up? Hope everybody's doing good today. We're gonna figure all this out. We are quarantining right now. Hey, you can hear me, right?
Yeah, the audio's a little weird though.
Like that. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, sound better.
I bet. So check it out, y'all. It's the quarantine version of the Beat Club podcast. We're all at home right now. Hopefully you're doing the same, keeping quarantine, et cetera, et cetera. We are live and direct on YouTube Live, man. So yeah, we here. Artificial AV, man. What's popping with you?
Chilling, man. Feeling good. Just bumping some music before we got started. Bumping some old school R&B.
You?
Vibe, right? Yeah.
You get some old school R&B on?
Yeah. What you mean?
Nah, I know you be in the funk pocket, so I didn't know.
Yeah, but funk is damn near, it's close. Same shit almost. It's very close.
I feel like if you make Baby the Funks, man, you come out with a different child. R&B music is a little different.
Pretty sure that's how we got here, bro.
Pretty sure that's how we got here? You're probably right. I don't know what song I was made to, but I'm pretty sure it was an eclectic song. I don't know. I hope so. I just hope it wasn't like some ratchet shit from back in the day. But it is what it is, man. So wait, does that mean that you're building up your beats because you're gonna be sharing them soon? You're gonna be putting out a project soon?
I mean, I got my beats. I'm waiting for you. I gotta get them mixed with you.
All right. So wait, you got what do you mean? You got your beats ready for a project, or you talking about for the branding side?
Nah, this is for the project. This is for a project. They gotta be mixed.
Yeah, project. I love it. Well, shit. All right, cool. I'm always happy about that then. If that's the case. You got the name for the project too?
Maybe.
Nah.
Instead of debating on some shit.
Well, shoot. It is what it is, man. I can't wait for it. So what we're gonna do, man, you're monitoring the YouTube Live right about now. So we got any people that wish to talk or whatever, feel free to hit us up in the comments. We're gonna be talking with you guys. It's our second time doing this on YouTube Live. So to all the producers and to all the newcomers out there, just to let you guys know what we do on each and every Sunday as we try. We have a place called the beatclubpodcast.com where producers can go and upload their beats 24/7. We play them on our podcast for the first time ever. And we just listen to the beats. We rate them with you guys. We rate them with the other hosts. Motivate Marin will be here soon. And we just talk beats for the next hour and a half to 2 hours, man. So hopefully you guys got your drink poured up. I don't know if AV got a drink today.
Not yet. I kind of forgot to get it. So I might have to make a little brief intermission and go get it.
We don't got to support bad habits, but we here with it. You know what I mean? But so if you have any producers or if you know any producers, feel free to tag them, let them know it is what it is. and they get to go to beatclubpodcast.com and upload their MP3s. No waves, please, no waves. MP3s, and make sure that they're tagged appropriately so we can listen to them today. We're taking all of our beats live. So once again, if you're watching live, know that you could get heard today. So we're gonna give you guys a couple of seconds to kind of upload and do what you need to do. I'm gonna, AD's got the link. So I guess we'll post it in the comments.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
All right, cool. Well, I switched my account because I'm looking kind of, yeah. Switch this over real quick. So we're just gonna get acclimated and such. Making sure we Gucci, and we're good. Cool.
Yeah, my computer's running a little slow. Too much going on.
It's all right. That's why we gotta get this money, y'all. We gotta get upgraded laptops and shit. My stuff is kind of old right now. We're gonna make it do what it do, man. So I do want to start a conversation before we get into the beats, but I want to wait for Marin to be here, man, because there's an interesting conversation about some of the battles that have been going on. Speaking of that, I mean, I want to talk to him about something else as well, but did you see the, I don't want to laugh, but you know why I kind of want to laugh? Did you see the Versus joint?
What, last night?
Yeah, did you see Versus?
Yeah. I mean, I seen whatever was available.
Indeed. Yeah, I mean, I watched it to a certain point. I didn't see Babyface come up, but then once he came into play, it was just taking too long. So I finally like dropped off. But I seen a lot of memes afterwards, and so it seemed like there was a sound issue. So what happened?
It was funny because it was like, friggin' when Teddy Riley came on, like, yo, the numbers, they were like at least 300K people in there before they even started playing anything. And then he sounded great. And then here comes Babyface, and they, you know, they get things started with verses. And Babyface played his joint, sounded crisp, sounded great. And Teddy Riley must have had like all types of shit hooked up. He's trying to do like a performance with it. I'm like, bro, stop playing.
He came to battle, B.
Like, he came to battle. Like, bro, let's tone this down a little bit and just play your shit, man. Just play that heat. Like Grant says, play that heat, man.
Do you think he practiced like for his performances and shit? Like, do you think that was the case? Like he's about to put on a show?
No, I think it's in his blood, man. He got it memorized. I feel like at any time he's probably ready to go.
Yeah, that sucked. I mean, I know a lot of people were amped about it. You know what I mean? And I did see the numbers. It was like, was it 300K, 400K? There was a lot.
Almost 400K.
Ridiculous, man. I really wish they got what they wanted on that end, man. But people, you know, we're a little impatient. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. Maybe next time. You know, but I'll talk to you about something later as well pertaining to that, man. But I mean, outside of that, we did end up putting something out there as well pertaining to the beat battle. What up, Kelsey? The beat battle that happened between RZA and Primo. Did you see that whole beat battle?
I did not.
Not any of it?
I saw some of it, but my internet was kind of bugged out. My whole power situation was bugged out. So
when I tell you, man, it was I was excited for it. I know Kelsey had put something out there as well pertaining to it. Feel free to let us know on YouTube Live, man, how you guys felt about the Primo and RZA battle, who you thought won. I know, you know, the great thing to say in moments like that is to say that hip hop won, in which we did, you know, the culture won, in which we did, but we always want to talk that talk and really figure out, you know, how people feel. So you know, we posted it on a social network, on our Instagram, and people kind of went in. People saying culture won.
Did you not see it? But the culture.
Yeah, I know.
I seen them comments. I'm like, all right.
Said RZA won his battle, in my opinion, despite technical difficulties for the first 8 songs. Primo picked up some questionable shit when he shouldn't have. People scored it 12, 10, 6. Preem, okay. People saying RZA. I'm getting a lot of RZAs. Some say scored. We got Jonathan Barnes saying Primo beats are hip hop. Absolutely right. He had the boom back in the bag. Like there was some joints that Primo was playing that was absolutely phenomenal. I couldn't wait. The Nas joints they were going back and forth with. Whew,
yeah.
Nuts. People are saying more RZA. RZA won with the last 3 beats. More RZA. I'm not seeing too many primos out there. RZA had the sound difficulty, but I'm not seeing too many primos out there as of right now.
Yeah, I didn't see many people in favor of Primo, and that's actually kind of surprising. That's very surprising.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I thought it was phenomenal that they were in their bag for so long. Like the fact that they made so many hits over just the different generations of just like hip hop in general was super duper impressive. But I'm a RZA fan. I love the Primo beats. I thought Primo kind of had the edge just because of the knock and the boom bap. And like Jonathan said, Primo beats are hip hop. But I love the grittiness in RZA. I can listen to RZA beats all day long. So yeah, I salute and say yes to Primo. But I'd rather listen to RZA, man. But if you haven't caught it, man, try to find something about it, dog. It was actually even with the sound difficulty. What happened?
It's on YouTube. It's on YouTube. I just didn't check it out yet. That's it.
Yeah. So shit. And I think even on my polls, I think the polls went. What do they say? I think the majority of the people voted for RZA as well. Mm-hmm. So it seemed like RZA, the sound didn't really hold him back too much, but he did what he did. But yeah, so what we're gonna be doing, y'all. What's up, RC? What's popping with you? Bip. Hope you guys are safe and well. So for everybody that's watching right now, feel free to share the link and let people know that we're gonna be taking beats live. We got 2 of our folders populated right now, and we're gonna be playing beats directly from producers from all over the world for the first time ever. Please bear with us as we go through any technical difficulties because we're doing this shit at home, but we're gonna make this shit work. So once again, producers, beatclubpodcast.com, upload your MP3s, no waves, and they can get heard today on today's show. So anything else that we really gotta say at this moment? I know Marin's still gonna enter the room later, but matter of fact, make sure I don't have him on hold. No, he's not on hold. All right, cool. Shit, are we good to get into some beats, bro?
Yeah, let's do it, man.
All right, let me see if I can get this right.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
All right, y'all, so check it out. We usually do this each and every Sunday, but things are a little different. I already told you guys, I'm gonna tell you guys again, beatclubpodcast.com is where you can go to get your beats heard right now on this show, MP3s only. Go there, click the button, upload, and then see if you get heard. We're kind of taking them on a first come, first serve type basis. So shout out to you if you got to the folder a little early because the link dropped last night. And if you want to know how you can be aware of the link next time, you can follow us on Instagram, and that is at Beat Club Podcast, actually Beat Club Podcast everywhere. So shout out to you guys for uploading early. You dig? So let's see who we have first, man, in folder 1. All right, bro. So it looks like we got, I think it's the first official joint.
Yes, it is.
First official sent something in called, I think, The One.
Yep.
So what we're gonna do, y'all, is we're gonna take a listen to this right now on the Beat Club Podcast. Keep it or cut it, quarantine edition. Let's get it. Let's go.
producers are heard.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
Where producers are heard.
All right, Artificial Wave, you can hear me, right?
Yep.
What's the word on this beat, bro?
And it's unanimous. Keeping it
You
and
think it's unanimous?
unanimous. There's no question.
All right, no feedback?
Does that sound like it need feedback? I don't think so.
Nah, I don't. We got people online right now talking about it to keep for the most part, man. So let me see how my new sound effect goes, man. Sounds like it's gonna be a
Keep it.
and if it's a unanimous, I'm gonna try this, Xavier. I'm gonna see this. If it's unanimous, we're gonna go this. We're gonna do the fire. Not too many people can say that, man. First official, you out the gate, man. When you get a unanimous keep it, you have made fire, sir. Thank you so much for submitting to the Beat Club podcast where producers are heard. We got some more fire, man. I'm hoping that that's the case. Are we gonna keep up with the 3 keep its and a drink? Are we doing that today? Or are we keeping it sober today?
Let's wait till Marin gets in, so that way when he gets in, I can get my drink.
All right, cool. Well, we're gonna keep on moving, man. We're gonna see what's going on right now. We got I see there's another beat here by, you see that name? Is it Carlton?
Hold on.
Is it,
Nah. Yeah, it is. Yeah, Carl Hampton.
Okay. All right. See, you skipped the. All right. Cool.
Yeah. I keep it simple.
What is it called though? It's
SAR.
All right. So they submitted something called SAR. We're gonna take a listen to it right now in the Beat Club podcast. Keep it a cut it quarantine edition. Let's get it.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club. The Beat Club. The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
Where producers are heard.
The Beat Club.
my brothers. Motivate Marin just entered the room. What's popping, bro? How you feeling?
I'm blessed, man. What's up with y'all?
Not much, man. Just listening to some beats, man. We had some fire come through the gates with First Official. This is our second beat right now.
This is beat
You get a
number
chance to
2?
hear all that?
This is beat number 2?
This is beat number 2.
Who is this?
Carl Hampton.
What'd you say, bro?
Carl Hampton.
Carl Hampton? Oh, okay.
With a joint called SAR. So what's the word, Marin, man? I know you got fresh ears. What's popping?
I liked it. I'll keep it. It was cool.
It was all right?
Yeah, it was cool. It was good enough for a keep. Like, I could hear it on the mix. Like, it wasn't nothing too special. Like, there were certain things that I would tweak. Definitely like the drum pattern. But the overall melody and groove of it was clean. Like, it was good. I enjoyed it.
Wow. All right, Artificial Avon, man, what's the word?
Yeah, pretty much the same. Like, I don't know, that the energy was just dope on the track. A couple things I would personally change on it, but that's just personal preference though. Still can make it somewhere.
All right, cool. So I don't have any problems with this. I was nodding the whole time. It was bumping to me. So I guess I'm good. Let me see what people online are saying. People online are saying, it's cool, I keep it, it's a vibe. So for the most part, they're rocking with it. So we're gonna throw out a keep it. And because it's unanimous, you can say. Thank you for sending that fire ass beat. We're gonna go on to some other beats and hopefully they're as fire as yours and see what's going on. Yo, matter of fact, Motivate Marin, are you drinking today? AB told me to wait for you.
He's on mute.
Nah, yeah, I muted myself because I was putting on the YouTube joint. But yeah, I'm drinking today. Shout out to my homegirl Millie. She dropped off. She did a delivery yesterday, man. She made the frozen strawberry Henny, and then she made a pineapple sangria that's made with Don Julio. So that's what I'm about to crack today. That sangria is about to get cracked. It's perfect. What? Perfect weather today for the sangria. You said what?
Did you get delivery like that? That's what's up.
Hey, man, she's hustling during quarantine. I was like, hey, I'm going to support your business because I was going to go to the liquor store, but I was like, I'd rather give you the money than go to the liquor store and give it to them. So it was a good look. It's a good look.
That's real shit. Right.
So yeah, I'm about to pour up in a second.
I bet, because we have 2 keep its already, which means by the third one.
Yeah. I got to be ready for that.
Get my shit ready.
What's up?
Said I'm getting my shit ready now.
All right, cool. Matter of fact, if you guys are watching right now on YouTube Live, let us know what you're drinking. Let us know what you're smoking. Let us know what's in your system on this beautiful, beautiful Sunday. I couldn't believe it. Yo, it was snowing on Friday, and it's like about to be like, is it 59, 60 degrees today? Hold on, Marin, I got you.
Yeah, something crazy like that.
Yeah, something stupid, ridiculous. But yeah, am I battling over the mute button with Marin? I don't know. I couldn't hear you, bro. But I guess we're gonna keep on moving on, man. Let me see. So what's next? We got a beat from what's poppin', AV?
Said I got you. So next up, this is definitely a newbie. I don't remember seeing this name. This is Pete Mack with Upwards.
All right, so it looks like we're gonna take a listen to right now the Beat Club podcast, Keep It a Cut of Quarantine Edition. Let's Damn. All right, yo. We back, fellas. What's popping with you? Motivate Merriman, how'd you feel about that beat?
Just like the last one, I'll keep it. Like, I wasn't mad at it. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't my, my favorite. It didn't wow me, but it was definitely a decent beat that I could hear on the mix. So I'll keep it. Not too much feedback. It was their thing. I would have tweaked my own personal preference, but it was cool.
Yeah, we got Jonathan on YouTube is saying it was I kind of feel like that. And I think because it was back to back with a beat that we just heard that kind of had a similar vibe. I don't know. But wait, is Merriman music? I can't. Okay. What was you say, bro?
No, I didn't say anything else.
Okay. Artificial Wavy, man, you keeping this beat?
I'm gonna keep it, but I think I would have changed the bass line. The bass line wasn't moving enough for me, but again, that's personal preference.
All right. Yeah, I thought it was cool. I was knocking. I'm not gonna, you can see me knocking. I'm not gonna refuse that. It was okay. It was all right. So we just gonna throw to keep it?
Yeah.
All right.
Keep it.
Sound like you ain't want to keep
Is that a unanimous keep it? Do I give him the fire? Is it fire?
Nah.
I think nah. The unanimous keep got to be something where we're all like, yo, bam. It has.
Yeah. We'll save the fire, but it was.
We'll save the fire. In essence we gave it like we all gave it like to keep it a little bit.
Yeah.
But we let it slide. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Let it slide, man. Okay, cool. Well, we're gonna move on to the next beat, Artificial Wavy. Who's next on the chopping block, man?
Next up, we got RC Productions with, what is this? Hold on, I can't see the title.
Is it called?
What Would You Do?
Okay, cool. We're gonna take a listen to it right now.
Shout out RC Productions too, man. I want to big him up because he put out some merch, man. So support his merch, man. He got some t-shirts on deck. So I'm proud of him, man. It's dope to see dudes expanding their brand, man. So support RC Productions, man. He got those tees on deck, and I think he only got a few left. So catch them while you can.
All right. So actually, Avi, he said that we played that already. He said don't play it. So let's move to the next beat.
All right, cool. So you got a free commercial.
We plugged your merch though. Who's next, bro? Oh wait, Avi's on me. Let me unmute you, bro.
Good luck.
Yep.
I was getting ready for the next beat. Next up, we got Steve Chase with Anvil of Chrome.
All the way from Atlanta, y'all. Hope you guys are good down there. So we're gonna take a listen to it right now on the Beat Club podcast. Keep it, cut it, quarantine edition. Let's get it.
The Beat Club.
That synth that came through at the end sounded kind of fire.
It was all right, right? Like
Yeah,
it was a cool little addition.
Yeah, that synth that came through was all right. That was a good move. Good play.
Yeah. So I mean, what's the word, Marin? Are we keeping this beat? What's popping with you?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it. There was something about it that I liked. I definitely liked the drums. I liked the pace of it. The sample wasn't my favorite. It was a cool chop, but more so I was like hearing the type of artist I would hear on it. You know what I mean? And I feel like a certain artist could really bring that beat out, definitely. And it was cool to listen to on its own as well. I just wouldn't want to listen to it for that long on its own. You know what I'm saying? Like after a minute, I was kind of good. But overall, just the production quality of it, the sound of it, it was good. I'll keep it.
All right. Artificial AV, man. What's the word, bro?
I think I'm gonna keep it, even though I was on the fence. I'm kind of with Style Free on this one. I like the melody, but the bass was just a little So I'll still keep it though. That was grooving.
All right. Well, we got RC saying, I'm feeling a cut coming. We got Style Free saying, I like the melody, bass is So there's something about it where people are like, I kind of felt like the synth that came in kind of saved it for me. It was a cool vibe, but I kind of agree with Marin as well as far as the how long it was. I feel like I couldn't tolerate it for too long, but I was excited whenever the bass did come in. It's cool, like a little audio bed or something like that. I don't know. I guess I'm kind of on the. I guess if I got to say all that, I guess it's a keep it. Is that a keep it from all three of us?
Yeah.
Yeah, we being nice today for some reason. I don't know. Let me start drinking.
No fun.
No, let me match with y'all. Fuck it.
Right.
We're gonna pour up.
Yeah, this shit is fire, bro. God damn. This shit's good.
What's in it? What's that?
That's the Henny?
I don't know, man. It's Don Julio.
You gotta be careful with shit like that. When people pass you a drink, you don't know what's in it, but you say it's good. You usually end up passed out on a sofa somewhere.
Yeah, the liquor is Don Julio with like one of those like I think Carlo Rossi sangria joints, but then they put all type of fruit juice in there, and there's fresh fruit in here too. There's some strawberries and pineapples in this shit.
And we just got called out. See, RC is saying, hell yeah, y'all being nice. So you know what, Marin? We already had 3 keep-its in a row. We need to just pull up a shot to make sure we gotta get rid of this nice shit. We gotta get rid of nice shit.
I'm gonna just throw this whole drink down right now.
I'm with you, bro. Salute.
Salute, brother.
Bang.
Not too much for that, but all right.
Woo! Migos ad lib. Let's go. All right. We good? We ready?
Yeah, something like that.
So it looks like we're gonna go over to folder 2. So if you're a producer, if you know a producer and you're watching right now, and you want to know how can I get heard right now, you can go to beatclubpodcast.com and upload your beats, your MP3s, not your waves. Upload your beats, and so they can get played today. So what we're gonna be doing, as long as this quarantine happens, as long as this quarantine is up and running, we're gonna be doing this each and every Sunday, and we want to continue doing it on YouTube Live to give you guys a bigger platform as well to get discovered. So once again, network, talk to one another, but also share that fire because we don't want any trash on the YouTube channel. Fire only, please. Yo, Marin,
Yo.
Never seen you. Y'all so nice. Never seen y'all so nice. I know, right? We just nice because we've been away from y'all, man. We trying to be cool. Marin, man, we had this talk before you hopped on, man, but now we can fully discuss it while we wait for some more beats. Did you watch Versus last night?
Yeah, I was able to catch some of it, some of what happened.
Yeah. Did you enjoy yourself?
Ready? Are you ready? That's my synopsis, man. It's Teddy, are you ready? Teddy, are you ready?
Oh, damn. What's the word on the RZA Primo battle, man? Who'd you have?
I gave it to RZA, man.
Why?
I mean, because like it's all about like if you broke it down like who played the dope shit, like it would probably be a tie, but it's always about when you play a record. And RZA played the right songs at the right time. Period. Like in certain matchups, RZA just played shit at the right time. And they both did questionable moves that, to me, in my opinion, but for the most part, RZA played the right shit at the right time. Even though his audio was fucked up too, like his audio situation wasn't the greatest, but once we got over that part, you know, he was able to persevere through that, you know what I'm saying, and still make it work where at least it was audible enough, you know, to work for the circumstance.
Do you feel like knowing the people who are watching, do you feel like knowing his catalog made you be like, yo, that's just hard. I know I can't hear it the best that it's supposed to be like heard, but that's just hard. Like, or do you think like for a person that just came across RZA and Primo that day, do you think it could have been, do you think they could have made the battle is not for anybody that came across RZA and Primo that day. If you just came across them that day, then you shouldn't, then that was just a history lesson for you. It wasn't a battle, you know what I mean? Like it was just like, these are these guys and here's their catalog. But for all of us that know their music, yeah, like it helps because you know it. So it's all about the timing of the record. You just know, like it's about the response. Like, so Primo played this, RZA played this. So you just know, you know what I mean? And there were some close rounds, but yes.
But for the most part, man, RZA just he played the right shit at the right time. Like even to start the battle, you know what I'm saying? Like he played Liquid Swords, Primo played 1,000,001 Questions. It was like, it was a good reply, but at the same time, it wasn't the correct reply to that type of song. Like, you know what I'm saying? Then like second round, he played like Breaking the Rules by MOP, and I would have never played that song in a battle at all. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it was just weird. You know? So I gave it to RZA. I feel like
RZA was holding.
Yeah, they both was holding. They both was holding.
They was being like us right now. They needed a couple of drinks in their system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, these dudes are so incredible, right? That I don't understand why you just don't just go cutthroat from the beginning. Like, I really don't. I'm going cutthroat. Like, I'm like all of that shit. Like, I would have probably played Cream like number 3, just to say what you gonna do. Exactly. Like, what you gonna do? I would have. Like, for me, this was my dream RZA set, because I was like, yo, because people were talking so much shit about RZA. I was like, yo, I would start it off with Wu-Tang Clan Ain't Nothing to Fuck With for my first song. Then I would have played Triumph number 2, just for the fuck of it. Just to say, yo, I'm about to win this shit. Triumph number 2. And then like number 3, I would have either went like Protect Your Neck, or, you know what I'm saying? Like just something seminal, just like force this nigga's hand and make him play the dopest shit that he has versus making niggas think they could gamble on a round. You know what I'm saying?
You know what it is sometimes though? Sometimes I think there's, and I mean, I get it, but sometimes I feel as though there's too much respect there. Like, if I'm in a battle with, I don't care. If this isn't a battle with anybody, I'm going for their fucking neck.
Yeah.
Play it.
Y'all dudes made thousands of records. Play that shit early. Get all the familiar shit out early, so that way the last rounds, then you can experiment in round 17 if you want, and 16 you could be like, ooh, let me throw out this rare shit that. But by that time, you already got the shit out of the way. That's how I feel about it. Like, when you got that type of history, come on, man, play that shit.
Like Grant said, play that heat.
Play that heat. Play that heat.
you know what? We gonna get into some meat because right now we're into folder 2 of our producers that have uploaded. Man, I'm excited about this folder. I see some new names.
Oh shit, I'm feeling this liquor now too, niggas.
Yo, that shot did us justice, bro. Yeah,
that shit cracked up.
that's what I'm talking about. So AV, man, we in folder 2 right now. I need to know who's the first person on the chopping block, Brody.
All right, so first up we got Darnell's Story with Gospel.
Oh, I see him. Oh, okay, cool. When it's uploaded elsewhere, it's El Omega. He's from New Jersey, right?
I don't see a
Gospel USA.
folder 2, right? I don't see that.
I'm in folder 2. It's just like I dropped into a different program, so it uploads differently.
Oh shit! All right, but yeah, it's
But
called
it's Gospel _ USA. Is that the one?
I don't see USA, but yeah, it's Gospel.
All right, it's the only Gospel I got in folder 2, so hopefully it's the right one. We're gonna see what's good and take a listen to it on the Beat Club podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club. The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
All right, Brodies, we gotta talk about this one, see what's good, man. How's everybody feeling about this? Is anybody here in this meeting? Is anybody here on YouTube keeping this beat? Let's talk that talk. We got a shot in our system. RC Production is throwing out the paper cut. What's the word?
It was cool, man. It was something about it that I was actually kind of digging. I mean, I'm probably gonna I'll probably cut it, but there's definitely some shit to work with though. Like the main thing that I was like appreciating about it was like the drums. Like it was unorthodox, but I like that it was like the drums and like its natural element and natural sound. So that's what I was appreciating about it, but it needed more layers. It needed to build up more, but it had the potential to be a decent beat. Like I was rocking with it, you know what I'm saying? But I'll probably cut it, man. I'm gonna cut it this time. I ain't gonna pull out the safe, keep it yet.
Artificial AV, as Marin sips his drink, are you gonna cut this beat?
This is a paper cut. This didn't really move me, to be honest. I mean,
yo, paper cuts are bitches though. I'm just letting you know right now, but go ahead, bro. I'm just saying.
They little sneak slices.
Yeah.
But,
So
I don't know. I don't really have any feedback for it. It just wasn't like up my alley at all. It didn't catch my attention. The only part that caught my attention was just like it just sounded like I expected it to come in differently, and it didn't do that. So
So, I mean, based off of what you're saying, I think I'm going to the comments right now. RC Production says, thought the drums were coming in different. You know what I mean? So he thought the paper cut. That drum roll gotta go if you ain't got hard drums. I kind of felt as though with the drums and just the drum roll in general, I kind of felt as though the BPM could have been like sped up just a little bit because the drum rolls felt just like real laxy daisy. They didn't really hit. They didn't get me excited. Outside of that, I mean, it was a cool beat, but it wasn't cool enough. And I don't know if it's the shot or the fact that this just ain't it, but I'm gonna cut it. So I said, cut it from me, cut it from Marin. Abe, you cutting too, right?
Yep. Unanimous.
Oh, look at what his shot does. I'm proud of us, guys.
Cut it. That was the beat.
I like
proud of
those
us,
drums.
family.
I like those drums, man. Those drums actually weren't weak. They were actually pretty strong. They just needed to be tweaked, and a doper melody should have been on top of them.
Yeah.
It wasn't the drums for me. It was more the melody.
Yeah, the melody and shit. Yeah.
Well, regardless, it got cut, and I'm just gonna say this to the producer: keep on submitting. Don't get in your feelings. Get in your bag. Let's make this happen. We offer some more beats because we here for fire only. Artificial AV man. Who's next on the chopping block, rep?
So next up, we got a beat speaker with Sing.
All right, so we're gonna take a listen to it right now on the Beat Club podcast. Oh, wait. Yep. Keep it, cut it. Let's get it. Let's go.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club. The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
All right, fellas. It's time to talk that talk about this beat. Sure. I'm gonna meet my people. It was good. Artificial AV man, what's the word on this beat? Talk that talk.
This is a keep it for me. Right out the gate, shit caught my attention, and it had me in a good mood. That's a dope beat to me. I'm gonna keep it.
All right, we're gonna go over to motivate Marin if he is there and see if he's going to keep this beat. Motivate was popping.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it. It definitely sounded more like, it definitely felt like some movie score type shit to me, or Like I didn't necessarily want to hear an artist on it. Like I just enjoyed listening to the beat. Like it sounds like the scene of a movie, intro to some type of film, a video game, something along those lines. But I wasn't mad at it at all. Like I was fucking with it. So I'll keep it.
I'm gonna say that it was cool for the most part. It was very cinematic. However, it wasn't the vibe I was looking for today. However, this person did execute. So I'm kind of on the fence with it. I would thought a safe keep, but I'm real protective of my safe keeps. Yeah, let me go to my people. Let me see if they can sway my vote. Let's see. It says, I got style free and saying nice snare, nice drum snare. The snare reminds me of the Busta Rhymes woo-ha, so it's messing with my decision. I think people are just liking the snare, and I get it. And you know what? Because I can't make a decision right now, man. I guess I will throw out like a cut it. It didn't win me over. It didn't win me over.
Makes sense.
You know what I mean? So, but that's a cut it for me. But my Geminis are keeping it, correct?
Loops Island.
Yeah. Let's get it.
Keep it.
Yo, man, you just down that other drink just like that?
Yeah, bro.
You want drink number 2?
Yeah, I'm about to pour up drink number 3.
Is that like a real drink, or is that like a? Because I don't want to try to copy you and be folded after.
It's a real drink, but it tastes very good.
I'm gonna take your word for it.
Dog, you see how I drink tequila, right?
Yeah, tequila's like water to you. I get it.
Oh, okay. So that's what's in here. It's Don Julio, my favorite.
Yeah. You know what? I was listening to your what was it? The World Is Yours. You mentioned Don Julio.
Yeah.
Don Julio at the bar.
Yeah.
He living his raps, nigga.
He's real for all y'all rappers out there not living your raps, talking about you drinking Ace of Spades, but when they pull up on you drinking E&J, you fucking up.
Yeah.
You're not real.
Yeah.
You know
I know. I was listening to Mobb Deep Drink Away the Pain last night. And that was such a dope fucking song, man. That song is so dope. But yeah, they were talking about that. They were talking about drinking E&J and shit. And I'm like, yo, that's real. Cause the hood I grew up in Dorchester, that's what dudes was on. Like young dudes. Yeah, the Irk Jerk. You ain't had that money. You ain't had no bread. You wasn't buying a fucking bottle of Courvoisier or Hennessy. You get that E&J. You get that pint of E&J. Roll up some Dutches. Roll up the Dutch Palmers. Remember, did you used to smoke Dutch Masters?
Nah, I was way after.
Oh, yeah?
Way after.
Nah, we used to roll them Dutches, man. The Palmer Dutches. We was like real bougie about that shit, too.
Yo, I ain't never messed with the Irk and Jerk long enough to have like a memory about it, but a lot of the people that I have talked to, I've always had they always link a bad memory with E&J, and they're like, never again.
Yeah, I agree. Like I wasn't a fan of it, but it was just what was there. You know what I'm saying? And it was always bad. It was always bad after. The next day was always bad, but you drank it.
Yeah, my shit. I was always on my rum. You know what I mean? I didn't get into the whole smoke thing later, but I was always on my rum, and then I kind of left like all the party rum alone, like all the the Cirocs.
So you was drinking like Captain Morgan and shit.
Nah, I really wasn't. I wasn't been drinking Captain Morgan. I was on all this like fruity stuff. You know what I mean? I was just trying all types of
like
shit.
Bacardi Limon and shit like that. Like like Bacardi Raz and shit like that.
Yeah, all types of thought juice. It just wasn't good for me, so I just left it alone.
Thought juice.
It's definitely the thought juice. If there's some rum in your drink that got a little flavor in it like that, that is some thought juice. I'm just letting you know right now. I'm a whiskey Scotch drinker. I'm on whiskey right now.
I've bought women plenty of Malibu and pineapples in my day in the club. That used to be the shit. Like you don't even have to ask a girl what you want to drink. You want to drink? Cool, I got you. Come back with a Malibu and pineapple or sex on the beach. You know what I'm saying?
See? For all you guys watching right now on YouTube Live, we helping you when you go out. All those producers that don't be talking to girls, we helping you when you go out. If you don't know what to buy, shorty, if you're trying to talk
to nowadays they want a shot at 1942.
Oh damn! What year is that?
that's that $150 bottle of tequila. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
that's Nori voice. You gotta relax.
Yeah, I'm good with all that. If I buy a $150 bottle of whatever, you get a shot, that's like a $10, $20 shot right there.
Yeah, that's more like a $30 shot.
Yeah, I'm good. I ain't even gonna incriminate myself on YouTube. But yeah. Fuck that. But we helping you guys out. Just letting you know, depending on where the shorty's at, you know, we helping you guys out when you go out to the next beat event and such. If you're trying to figure out what to buy her, you know what I mean, and buy her a drink.
Yeah, you
Don't buy her a shot of Budweiser.
Lose with a Malibu and pineapple, fam.
Malibu and pineapple?
Yeah, you can't lose with that. She's not mad at that drink. She's never.
See, I lose it. Amaretto sour.
Amaretto sours used to be the move too.
Yeah, back in that was like 2009, 10ish.
Yeah. Yeah, even before that, for me, that used to be the drink. But like they're made so weak that like you can't, you know, they're mad weak.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I just date girls that drink Mad Dog 4040. It's just simple.
Mad Dog. They drink that Steel Reserve.
Yeah, buddy. All right.
They drink private.
Enough about my bad choices. We're gonna get back into these beats. For all the producers that want to know how they can get on, man, just know that we're doing this quarantine edition as long as this pandemic is in place. We're gonna remain in our place and make this shit happen. Shout out to D Sharp in the building. Bip, 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 bip. We're gonna go into these beats for this beatclubpodcast.com.
Yo, man, Loops, what kind of gunshot was that just now, man? What gun was that?
That was my Jamaican. Bip, 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 bip. I'm on the nice side of Brockton. I don't want to be popping off. Nigga, like,
I feel you, bro.
I can't do that right now. I got a nice little
you got the silence on yours. I feel you.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Thank you. No, don't be coming at my air pistol. We're gonna get into the next beat right about quick. Artificial AV. So I can shut the fuck up. Who's next?
So next up we got Kelsey and I think it's Sam Mandel with Grimy Sam.
Yo, Kelsey stayed collaborating with people. Good shit, Kelsey. But we're gonna take a listen to it right now on a Beat Club podcast. Keep it cut it, quarantine edition. Let's get it. Let's go.
The Beat Club.
All right, fellas, let's talk that talk. See what's good about this beat real quick. Kelsey and it's the Sam Mandel. So let's go around the room and see what's good. Motivate Marin, man. What's the word on this beat, bro?
Yeah, that's an easy keep it, man. That's an easy keep it. I like the main thing I like about the beat overall is it had like an improv type feel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it felt like things, you know, it definitely was a loop, but like the first go round, it just felt like surprises, like the way the bass dropped, and just knowing Kelsey's sound, and like I can tell who did what a little bit, you know what I mean? So that's what I was listening to as well. Like I'm like, okay, I know those sounds. I know Kelsey's sounds, the sounds he likes to use, the drum pattern, that's the way it felt. That was a dope collab. You know what I'm saying? It was a good groove, and a dope artist could spaz on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Just spaz, like just spit. That's what I was hearing to it. Just somebody just spit. I don't, a simple hook, but just spit. So I'll rock with it. I'll keep that.
We got people online saying he's been doing his thing. That bass is dirty. Keep fire all day. Hunt it. Makes me want to drive through LA right now and pop the Corona. What the fuck?
Really?
Straight fire. Keep it. So people online right now are rocking with it. Motivate Marin's rocking with it. Artificial AV, are you rocking with it?
100%. Shit was fire. I got nothing else.
So the Geminis is on board. For my only critique on this whole beat is I thought it was dope. I wish that there was places where the bass wasn't present. It was just the drums that were rocking out. I wish that there was something else there, because at those moments, without an artist, just listening to the beat, with those moments, I almost felt as though it was almost too empty. I wanted something, whether it was textures, whether it was something there. Once the bass came back in, or even like the bells or whatever, I was locked in. But just that one moment, without an artist on it, just sounded like it needed something there. But besides that, everything else was fucking fire. I salute you for this. I'm going to keep it as well. But that would be my only critique. So fellas, we're going to give this a unanimous, or we just keeping it? We keeping it, or we fire keeping it?
Unanimous.
We're unanimous.
Keep it.
Are we throwing the fire on it or not?
Mm-hmm.
Not too many people on the Beat Club podcast can say that. So shout out to you, Kelsey. Shout out to you, Sam Mandel. Keep on submitting them beats and making that shit hot. We're gonna go on to the next beat and see what's popping, man. Also, I want to talk to the people on YouTube. I do want to bring this up because I know we've been jumping around just a little bit, trying to stay ahead of the curve. I want to ask you guys: do you guys prefer us on YouTube Live, or do you guys prefer us on Facebook Live? I want to know, because we're trying to accommodate our audience as well as be there for the beat community, but I want to know exactly where you guys feel comfortable, so we make sure that we're catering to everything that you guys want, because we're nothing without y'all. So let us know in the comments. Let us know what it is. Facebook Live, YouTube Live. We have our own reasons for coming over to YouTube Live, but we definitely want to make sure that we are where the people are, and we want to make sure that we put you guys on the best platform possible for you to get as much notifications. I'm sorry, as much. I hear y'all better on YouTube Live. Definitely YouTube. Okay, cool. The fact that you hear us better on YouTube Live, that's good. But feel free to let us know, because, like I said, we're nothing without you guys, and we want to make sure that we're making the best accommodations to make sure that you got quality programming, great beats, and you guys feel comfortable the way we feel comfortable. But all right, cool. Artificial AV, man. We're in our bag today. Who's next, bro?
All right. So next up, we got Style Freeing with Royalty.
With Royalty? Oh, shit. All right, cool. So what we're going to do, we're going to take a listen to it right now on the Beat Club podcast. Keep it and cut it. Quarantine edition. Let's get it. Let's go.
The Beat Club.
Fellas, we gotta talk about this beat real quick, man. See what's good with it, man. I gotta go to my Gemini to see exactly what it is. Artificial AV, what is the word on this beat? You keeping it or cutting it?
I'm keeping it. I liked it. That shit was just in a zone that I've been listening to lately. It kind of reminded me of like a little bit of like Mobb Deep-ish, Havoc-ish on the production. So I'm kind of biased. I fuck with Havoc heavy. So
Yeah. Shit, any feedback for it, or you good with it?
Feedback wise, I would say the only thing is like maybe a different drums, different kick or something. I felt like that kick was kind of weak, but outside of that, I still like the beat.
Yeah, I agree.
We got
with
people.
you. Yeah, I agree.
Oh,
with
go
you.
ahead, go motivate.
Nah, I agree with AV. I mean, that's my main critique for the beat. The beat still goes, like I'm still gonna keep it, but the drum sounds need to be replaced. The kick and the snare need to be harder, different sounds. And/or he could actually keep those same drum sounds, but just tweak them as well, to where they can be harder. And I would have changed the drum pattern myself. Like the drums should more so be on the one and not have as much movement, because it's that type of sound. Like the organs, it needs to make you do this, not like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's making you move too much for something so dark, in my opinion. That shit's dark. It needs to make you 1, 2, 3. You know what I'm saying? Make you snap your neck. But it's still a good beat though. So I'm gonna keep it, but that's my personal critique.
So is that 2 keep it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 2. That's 2, definitely.
Oh shit, we nice. So people online are saying keep it. Woo, they're talking about 80s beef patty. I don't know. Shout out to Smart Boy Beats.
Pastelito.
You got a pastelito, fam?
Mm-hmm.
Where you get the pastelito from?
The crib, nigga.
It's like, we cook, nigga. Loop's been cooking though. Shout out to Loops, man. I see you in the kitchen, fam.
Nah, fuck.
I'm trying. You inspired me, Marion. You said.
I'm gonna help you out, man. I want you to change some of the products you're using, man. I've been meaning to tell you that, man. You got to switch up the products. Like you got to stop using like Miss Butterworth syrup and shit. Get you some all natural maple syrup. I'm gonna put you on to the almond milk too. Don't use.
I got almond milk. I got almond. Hold on, Marin's frozen? Is Marin frozen?
I think so.
Oh shit. See, this nigga's about to drop some knowledge and he said almond milk and it just stopped. So don't be coming at almond milk. See what happens? You start talking about almond milk, we freeze you, son. Yeah. See what it is? It came on my grocery list. Nah, you know what's funny? Someone did come at me about the whole syrup. Look, we only had one syrup option where I was at. I did not have the other syrup options. I had somebody from, I think it was Vermont? Talking about, I should have used this syrup or whatever it is. And I get it, but you know what? When you quarantine, I had to make something happen. But I need some ingredients. Need to see what's good. But I've been having my little damn I'm hungry segment on IG Live. I'm not IG Live, on my IG stories. So if you rock with it, rock with it. I've actually been getting some good feedback based on it, man. And shout out to Motivate Marin, because he was the one person that told me, he's like, yo, dog, he's like, you could cook. He's like, food is like art anyways. You're an artist, so just make the shit happen. So I just been playing around, fucking with ingredients and
I see you even use the good rocking technique on cutting the fucking vegetables up and shit. You got your rocking technique down, fam. I don't even do that shit.
Oh, thank you. I wasn't even sure about my technique because honestly, like I seen chefs doing it when I used to work for Wolfgang. I used to watch them, but I didn't pay attention that much. I'm always just afraid of cutting my fucking fingers because I make money with my hands.
That's a good technique to use because that's safe. When you use the large blade like that rocking works.
Marin keep freezing. I guess you ain't getting no cooking gems from Marin right about now. If you want cooking gems from Marin, you're gonna have to wait till he drops his show so you can get them cooking gems.
Internet's corner.
Yeah. So wait, I forgot to say. Overall, are we keeping the beat though? The dark beat. I thought it was cool. I like dark music with a little bop to it. That's kind of like my bread and butter.
Yeah.
Is that a unanimous and a fire, or is that just unanimous?
I would say fire. I think it was still fire, even though the drums didn't knock how we wanted them to.
So it sounds like it's going to be.
Keep it.
And you can stay. That's like 3 producers or 4 producers that can say that so far based off the first Sunday alone. So I'm gonna just say this: if you're a producer right now and you're listening, you want to get your beats heard right now, you got a short window of time where you can upload your beats, MP3s, no waves, to beatclubpodcast.com. Make that shit happen so we can make it happen. And yeah, see what it is. Also, if you're watching right now on YouTube Live, feel free to drop your location as well as your IG handle, because I want you guys to follow each other. Hopefully, we start something like I don't know, I got a name for it, AV. I'm gonna call it Flood Gang, man. If a dude get fired, man, we just about to go to this social network, man, and all follow him or some shit. We just need to do something like that and support each other and see what's popping, see who's gonna join the Flood Gang. But yeah, so let me see. We got one more person in this folder before we move on to the next folder. So Artificial AV, who's next on the chopping block?
All right. Looks like next up we got Trippy Pizza. And this shit is called Spaceship.
Trippy be on this shit. I love it. All right, so we're gonna take a listen to it right now on the Beat Club podcast. Keep it or cut it, quarantine edition. Let's get it. Let's good. Artificial AV, I know Motivate Marion had to get some stuff together because of technical difficulties, but I'm gonna talk directly to you as well as our people on YouTube Live. AV, man, are you keeping a cut in this beat?
This beat is a fucking smash. Yo, like you put the right artist on this shit and this shit's going like platinum selling type shit.
You know what to put on it? If you want to really go platinum, know what to put on it? Post Malone, bro.
Yeah, I can hear that. Or Drake. I can hear Drake doing some crazy shit to it.
Post Malone featuring Drake. Fuck it. We ain't artist for you. There you go.
Nah, you can't. That's too much. That's too much. Can't put nah.
It's too much of a smash?
Yeah, that's too much. That's too much.
Any constructive criticism?
Constructive criticism. Honestly, I didn't really hear any on this.
Yeah.
I feel like he was in his lane, in his bag, and he turned it up. Like this really just, I don't know, this shit just woke me up. Like this beat really just fucking woke me up just now. Like I was really like, I heard the shit like thoroughly.
So it looks like people online are feeling it. They're saying different. dope. Shout out to D Sharp. We got Big Moose saying keep it dopeness. 90% fire from RC. Jonathan saying it's a bumper. Trippy Pizza just sold us new products out on all streaming platforms this week. Make sure you drop the, whatever links and contacts that you guys have in the comments. I want you guys to network and I want you guys to build, especially if you hear something dope. People are saying keep y'all stay touching your faces.
Listen, we be in the house.
We in the house, like we can touch our face. Like it's our face.
I wash my hands like too much. My hands I wash them so much, nigga.
Trippy Pizza is saying, I hope you guys are being honest. Don't hold back. So I'm gonna just say this to you, Trippy, while I'm here on YouTube Live, and I can say it live. We don't wake up in the morning to tell anybody some false shit. We don't, honestly. So if your shit's fire or if we like your beat, we gonna let you know, because if it's trash and it don't go with this liquor and it don't go with this day, we will certainly let you know. You've been rocking with us long enough to know you've been keeping it $125 all the time. So this beat was kind of lit, man. I rock with it, honestly, and I like Trippy's vibe. I like how he fills each pocket sonically and how it comes together to make something dope. And you can tell he adds his flavor to it. So I feel like I would be able to tell a Trippy Pizza, like he set a bar from a Trippy Pizza beat. So I like it. I'm gonna keep it. I'm not sure if Motivate Marin heard it all the way, because I know he keeps getting frozen and such. But for the most part, sounds like we keeping it. People online are keeping it. Motivate, are you in the room?
Yeah, I'm here.
What's the word? Did you hear that beat?
No, I didn't hear it at all.
All right, so me and Avi just gonna let you know it's pretty fire.
Okay, I trust y'all.
Thank you.
And,
So
it was Trippy Pizza, right?
Yep.
It was Trippy Pizza, bro.
Okay.
So we're just gonna throw out the
Keep it.
Trippy. Today and today only, you could say. Thank you for the fire, bro. Keep on submitting. Let's make this shit happen, man. My drink's good. What drink number you guys on? 3, 4? 2? I'm trying to keep it with Marin. Marin be knocking shit back. He frozen, so I don't know how many drinks he's drinking.
I poured a lot of shit in this. God damn.
Well, side note, did you see the Lamar Odom and the Lamar Odom drink champs?
Nah, I didn't see that yet.
They were getting
episodes.
Okay, they were getting bent, like bent.
Damn.
Yeah, heavy. But are we on to folder 3 now?
Yeah, we are.
All right. So to all the producers, I know some of you guys submitted some beats and submitted more than one beat. Because of the submissions today, sometimes we may go through some of the duplicates. So not duplicates, but we may revisit your name more than once today. So we'll see what's up. We'll see if you guys are in folder 3 and folder 4. So Artificial AV, I want to know who's next on the chopping block.
All right, hold up. I'm gonna go to somebody we haven't played yet. I'm gonna go to Sipos Alex. I think that's how you say it, with Airplane.
Is that a newbie?
Yeah, for sure. I don't think I've seen that name.
All right, cool. So we're gonna take a listen to it right now on the Beat Club podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's get it. Let's go.
The Beat Club.
All right, Beat Club, let's talk about it. Let's see exactly what's up. We're going to tap in with Artificial AV to see his feedback on this beat. Let us know if we're going to keep or cut it. So AV, before you chime in, we got people online saying this one needed in our time of quarantine. Splash, splash, splash. Dope switch up. Keep it on point. Super chill vibes. This is for an artist. Everybody online is feeling it. How do you feel about it?
I didn't really hear artists on it. I kind of wanted to just let it play how it was. That shit was dope. Really good vibe. This was like in that like almost like chill hip hop kind of vibe a little bit.
Yeah.
Electronic in that bag. I fuck.
This beat kind of makes me feel like strippers and sativas. I feel like they just go hand in hand. I just feel like, I'm sorry, my mind thinks different, but I feel like this would fit that vibe. It was Belly Roll certified. I rock with it. Honestly, it's probably, I want to say maybe one of the most solid beats that I've heard today, just as far as the arrangement goes, the progression, and just overall, like probably one of the most enjoyable beats that I heard today. So I'm gonna keep it. I might even nominate it for Beat of the Week. I might nominate it for Beat of the Week, but I'm gonna sit back and think about it, maybe for like 1 or 2 more drinks and see what's popping. I'm not sure why AV's making that face, but I'm pretty sure it's because he knows my decision is in good taste. So yes.
As you said, strippers and sativa.
Strippers and sativas, bro. Strippers and sativas. All day. So yeah, I'm gonna keep it. I don't think Motivate Marin heard it, so he's just gonna have to take our word from it. Everybody online is gonna keep it. We're keeping it. I'm gonna just put out the unanimous.
Keep it.
Who was that?
Tipos Alex. It's a newbie.
Oh yeah, it was some strip club music.
Fam, he can say.
According to Lou.
Keep it.
It was more. It was more in that like Kate Trinata. Look at my son trying to sneak. What you doing? Get out of here. It was more in that like Kate Trinata soul selection type vibe. It wasn't that.
Yeah. So at this moment, y'all, we're gonna go through some more beats, but we do want to say, if you're watching us right now on YouTube Live, please subscribe if you haven't already, because this is something that we want to keep up, as well as developing our presence on YouTube. So if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button so you guys can be notified every time we go live, because we have some cool things coming up throughout the week and going into just the month alone with this whole pandemic and social distancing thing in place. Matter of fact, before we go to the next beat, Motivate Marin has something special that's happening on IG Live today at 5 p.m. I don't know if you wish to touch base on it, let people know what's going on.
Well, yeah, man. Each and every Sunday, man, after the show around 5 p.m., I'm going to be tapping in with some of my favorite producers and Beat Club podcast alumni and family. If you're interested, hit up the Beat Club podcast on Instagram, hit up the DM. But basically, man, I'm just tapping in with y'all during the pandemic, checking out your studio space. Let me know what you're working on and just shooting the shit, man, just having a good time. So that'll be 5 p.m. each and every Sunday after the podcast. Go to Beat Club Podcast on Instagram. And yeah, man, just tap in. I'm just tapping in with everybody, checking everybody's posts, making sure everybody's good, making sure everybody's well. But after all of that, we want to hear some shit. We want to see what you're working on, see what your studio space is like. And this is a dope opportunity because, you know, we're not able to travel as much as we would like to right now. So, I mean, or at all right now. So we're able to come to your space, man, and check out your vibe, check out your studio space, and just and see your zone, man, and see what your process is. And that's what it's about. So look out for that, man. Today, 5 p.m., we got my brother Dallas Rose, man. He's been on the show before. So yeah, man, he has a dope studio. Shout out to High Street, get on High Street. Yeah, so we're gonna chop it up and see what he's working on. Check out his space, check out his process, see how he does what he do.
And Motivate Marin, just for people that would end up coming across this and want to know how they can get involved the next time that you may pull up and tap in with people, how do they end up being on the list of people that you even consider to tap in with on Mondays?
Yeah, like I said, you can hit up the Beat Club podcast on IG, hit up the DM, or hit me up personally at Motivate Marin on Instagram. Just hit my DM, man, and just let me know what's good. And also, like, you know, there's no there's a format, but at the same time, like, I'm gonna be tapping in randomly too. So just check out the Instagram, man. Just check us out on Instagram. If you see that live pop up on our Beat Club podcast Instagram, more than likely I'm tapping in. So just be ready for that, man, and just be ready and willing. I did it yesterday just to vibe out, and I was able to tap in with some producers that I never spoke to before, people that have checked out the show before but never got a chance to submit anything. So I'm gonna be doing it more often. But every Sunday around 5 p.m., make sure you check our Instagram live. And like I said, hit me up directly at Motivate Marin, or hit up Beat Club Podcast on Instagram. Hit up the DM and just say, yo, Marin, I'm trying to tap in. And that's it.
So there you guys have it, man. We'll make sure we're doing what we're doing, man. Just kind of trying to be present during this time. So 5 p.m. today, Motivate Marin, IG Live. Make sure you guys stay in tune with that. And we'll be releasing some other stuff out there just as far as what the Beat Club is doing and even the Stu is doing. Just to get you guys involved and kind of, take advantage of our platforms. Once again, I am going to pose this question out there to our YouTube group. I want to thank everybody for watching so far. We're going to go through a couple more beats. But I do want to know if you guys enjoy us more on YouTube Live as opposed to Facebook Live. Just because we want to figure this stuff out, but we also want to make sure that we're catering to our audience and making sure that you guys are comfortable reaching us. But YouTube, as of right now, is probably the best and biggest platform to get you guys heard. So smash that like button, y'all. So just let us know if you like us more on YouTube Live or Facebook Live, so we can make this whole shit work and know that we're here for the culture. Bit. Artificial Wavy, man, who's next in Folder 3?
I'm gonna go with the other newbie. This is Trey Polito with BTV.
Trey Polito sound like he got bricks, straight up. Letting you know right now. Yeah. You might make beats, but you sound like you got bricks on deck, fam. I'm just. And you from Springfield? Yeah, you might got bricks on deck. But it's cool. We're gonna take a listen to it right now. Wait, matter of fact, Avi, is this a newbie by any chance?
Yeah.
Oh shit. All right, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna take a listen to it right now on the Beat Club podcast. Keep it and cut it. Let's get it. Let's go.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
Can I just hit the button?
Yes.
Cut it.
Next.
Avi. Oh wait, my apologies, because that's fucking rude. Is there any constructive criticism we can give this producer?
Start over.
Yeah, start over.
All right, cool. That works. Next.
Hold on. Listen to some of your favorite songs and think about some of the elements that they have in them. And I won't say copy them, but try to make some melodies or sounds or whatever that sound as interesting as the sounds in your favorite tracks, because this wasn't it.
Yeah, this wasn't it, bro. This wasn't it. I feel like I mixed my drinks. That's how I felt. It just fucked up my vibe. Dead ass. But AV is correct. When you listen to your beat, I'm not sure if you do this, but if you listen to a song or beat that you really like try to break it down, like, oh, they have hi-hats in it, you know what I mean? Or the hi-hat is open, or the bass line goes like this, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Like, study, become a student. But this one right here is not gonna pass the class. So we're gonna go on to the next beat. Artificial AV, man. I know we got some people that have repeated, so it's up to you to kind of set the vibe, bro.
Let me check if we have anything nothing in folder for. Okay, all right. So I'm gonna go back to Darno's story, and it's just called "I Feel It."
All right, so check it out, y'all. This beat is coming from New Jersey. By the way, shout out to Jersey. I've been listening to Redman all week, like all week. I didn't realize his birthday. I didn't realize he was in Aries.
Yeah.
Listen to Redman all week, man. Shout out to Jersey, man. Brick City. But I'm interested to see what's going on with this producer, man. So we're gonna take a listen to it right now on the Beat Club podcast. Keep it or cut it. Oops. Let's get it.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club. The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
Where producers are heard.
The Beat Club.
All right, fellas, let's talk about this beat. See what's good, man. It's the second submission by this producer. Let us know right now, would you keep or cut this beat? Motivate Marin.
I'll pull out the safe keep it, man. This is towards the end of the show. I like the sample. I like the direction he was going. Overall, I think it was cool. You know, like the main things that like definitely needed tweaking was the bass line. Like, I think if it had a proper bass line, that would have tied everything together. The bass wasn't really, you wasn't hitting the right notes per se. Like, it was cool, but you needed to actually like lay out a bass line. You know what I'm saying? Like lay out a bass line based off the notes or the chords that were being played, like in the melody of the sample. But yeah, it was cool. I like the overall direction of it, but there was definitely, the main thing is the bass line and then some EQing, mixing issues. You know what I'm saying? Like the sample should have been filtered a little bit better. The drum should cut through a little bit more. But overall, it was cool. Like the overall bop of it and vibe of it is cool. So I'll throw the safety out there because I know we close to the end of the show. So I'll throw the safety out.
We got people online saying it was a good beat. I liked it. I mean, anything is improvement from the one before it. That's what they're feeling. Artificial AV, man. What's the word?
Yeah, I pretty much agree with Marin on everything he just said. It was like it was a good beat. It was just like the EQing on certain sounds, especially the sample, kind of made it sound a little weird. But if that was done better, it would like excel beyond what we heard. So, but I'll still keep it though.
So it sounds like Motivate Marion, you're keeping it, right?
Safety.
Safety keep. Artificial AV is all the way keeping it. Me, I felt as though it was cool. I wish it dropped hard. I wish the drop was a lot more dynamic. It wasn't as plush as I wanted it to be. I was really waiting for it to be something different. I don't know. It was cool. It was a vibe. I kind of felt like it felt like an outro track. It felt like an outro when you just talk your shit or whatever it is, but it worked. So I'll keep it. So it sounds like it's going to be a keep it from the fan.
Keep it, keep it, keep it.
Thank you for submitting. Keep on submitting. And shout out to all the nice people watching us right now on YouTube. Thank you guys for being so nice. You guys want to get like one more in and finish out this folder? Oh wait, we got two more, and then we can finish out the folder.
Yeah, we got two.
All right. What's the word, Avi?
So next up we got Kelsey with Simple Soul.
All right, cool. We're gonna take a listen to it right now on the Beat Club podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's get it. Let's go.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
Where producers
The Beat Club.
where producers
The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
All right, fellas, man, let's talk about this beat submitted by Kelsey, man. Let's go in right now. This is our second submission from Kelsey. So, Motivate Mary, man, you cutting this beat, you keeping this beat?
Nah, I'm gonna keep it. It was a cool zone, cool vibe. Felt like 50.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it felt like 50.
But
What's wrong with me?
I heard 50 Yayo and Buck for some reason.
Yeah, yo, and Buck. You want to replace Buck with Banks?
Well, I don't think I would hit Banks on this one. Nah. I heard Buck. I heard Buck's flow on this shit.
So I'm gonna say this. I thought it was cool. I thought at certain periods of time it was a little bit like repetitive. But I think for a beat like that, it might take for an MC to either flip up or have some type of entertaining cadences to kind of like help like sprinkle on the track and such.
Yeah, that's where I definitely heard 50. If 50 was on that, he would have a melodic hook.
Yeah.
And he would just be doing his usual shit.
So people saying mixtape 50, cool vibes. People are rocking with it. So it sounds like, are we keeping this beat?
I'm keeping it.
Yeah, I'm keeping it.
Compared to the previous Kelsey beat, I'm cutting it. But doesn't matter. Loop silent. It is what it is.
Keep it.
Hey, Marin, I got a question for you, man, because we know you brought up 50, but I've seen this thing go around. I'm not sure how legit this is, but there was something with Ja Rule and 50, a possible versus battle. Who would you have in that battle?
I mean, that's definitely not gonna happen. But but
entertaining that.
But I don't know. It's kind of tough. But I probably would give it to 50 on with a close edge, because like overall, like for popular music, like Ja has some huge records, but they're not necessary. Like I respect them for being huge records, but they're not my favorite. They don't like resonate with me. So it's like Put It On Me is like a dope record. Like I appreciate it, but it's not gonna hit me like 21 Questions. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
you know, like so like he definitely like he has like Ja Rule could play I'm Real with J-Lo, and I'll be like, okay, like I fuck with it. I get it. It's a hit. It's a hit record, and it was really big. And I would DJ and play it because I know people would like it, but it's not gonna hit me like, you know what I'm saying? Like any of the fucking melodic 50 joints, you know what I'm saying? Because 50 got them shits for the chicks too.
Yeah.
Yes, this is very, very true. So, but I guess my thing is this: like, if they only went, let's say, I'm just gonna put something out there. If they only went 5 songs a pop, you think 50 would have that?
Hell yeah. 50 yeah. Are you serious?
Yeah.
I mean, yo, to me, I don't. It's like if 50 plays anything from Get Rich or Die Trying, that puts everybody in the zone.
Yeah.
Y'all
Yeah. That's
to
what, dog. It's not even close. If they do 5 songs, it's not even close, because if 50 goes into a zone and Ja has to match it up, like on the street shit, Ja's not even, it's not close. Like there's no street Ja record that you can even name right now that you would be like, yeah, like which one?
What are you talking about? Let me see.
A street Ja record. A street song.
Clapback was okay.
That was late in the game.
I know, but it was okay though.
And that's okay.
What was off
let's stage the battle. Let's stage it right now. Let's do it right now.
Right.
So coming out,
I'm gonna pick up right now. I'm gonna pick Ja Rule's top song.
So coming out the gate, I'm 50 Cent. You're Ja Rule. So
I don't know all Ja Rule's catalog like that. Why you gotta make me Ja? Why you gotta make me Ja though? I don't want to be Ja.
You can Google. Alright. So
shit.
I'm 50
made me Ja Rule.
You telling me don't sleep on Ja Rule? So I'm 50
No,
Cent.
I didn't tell you. That wasn't the words that came out of my mouth.
But that was what you were insinuating.
Nah, that was the whiskey. That was the whiskey, bro. Yeah. That was the whiskey.
So say I'm 50 Cent, and my first track I play, for instance, I'll start off something light jab. I play Back Down. To start. What are you gonna respond with?
I'm gonna play.
Put It
Holla,
On Me.
Holla.
You gonna play Holla Holla? All right, cool. I like that response. That's cool. And then, so track number 2, I'm gonna say, you know what? Fuck it. Many Men. Let's go with Many Men. No, you know what? No, track number 2, I'm gonna play Wankster.
Wankster's the cheat code though. You gonna play Wankster? I'm gonna play. Let me see.
Yo, a lot of his joints are features, yo. Got features.
Yeah, Ja went down a real like girl vibe after a while. I want to say.
I get it. He's trying to get the bread.
He was getting the bread.
And that's the point that I'm making. It's like he don't have the records to respond to 50. And then by the time if 50 says, okay, let me play my girl records,
Right.
And he said, and that's where it ends, 51.
Yeah. 50 fuck around and play 21 questions. It's a wrap.
21 questions? Do I have anything for 21 questions?
And if they dig into mixtape shit, then Ja's really.
Yeah, 50 win.
Yeah, you can't count the mixtape shit.
I'm just saying, like,
yeah, if they did, that's a total rap.
Like,
that's
let them play "I Smell Pussy." It's a rap. Like,
I smell pussy. Is that you, Ja? Woo!
Yeah, but yeah.
It's not close. Like, it's not as close as people like. Ja got big records. Don't get me wrong, but it's just like
if they went girl record for girl, I mean, I'm sorry, soft record for soft record, it might be a little interesting. But the hard records, Ja's not matching.
Yeah, because you have to go catalog for catalog. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it is what it is. But 50 got some girl records too. Like, he can play the fucking Candy Shop and all of that. Those records are big. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, they're big. They're not my favorite 50, but they big.
I was just shouting out Ja because Murder Inc. was real gangsters. But
yeah. And Ja, and the thing with Ja is Ja like crafted songs for a lot of artists during that time too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of the big joints that they had, he crafted the hook or made the song what it was. So if they do that type of shit too, it's kind of tough too.
Well, I'm gonna have to go through my Ja catalog. I'll come back to you next week. Yo, Artificial Lady, man, we got one more beat in the folder before we close out the show, man. Who we got?
We got Trippy Pizza with No Worries.
Oh, shit. All right, cool. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to take a listen to it right now on the Beat Club podcast where producers are heard. And we hoping that it's some fire.
Trippy Pizza.
All right, fellas, we got to talk about this beat before we close out the show. What's the word, my Geminis? I'm going directly to Motivate Marin to see what he's got to say. What's the word on this beat, bro?
Yo, it's a unanimous keep it. Good way to end the show. Hands down. Trippy Pizza is in his bag. He completely found like a good balance for his sound, man. Cause like, I feel like I remember like the early submissions and I feel like it led up to this point, to the type of beats that we're hearing from him. He has this sound where it's like, there's movement, but it's dark, it's different. Like it's these different type beats, but have the ability to where they could move in the club or move in radio, you know what I'm saying? But it still has like this darkness and you know, just weirdness to it. Like it's just different, you know what I mean? It's different, but it still has the appeal and popular appeal and movement that could actually play in the club, play in the car, Like he found a good balance with his sound, and it's his. Like now I kind of know when I hear a Trippy Pizza beat, and it's mainly, especially the bass sound, like that bass sound that he's using. That's just working. So I'm gonna keep it.
Artificial, what's the word?
Beat of the week for me.
It's a what?
Beat of the week for me.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. All right. That means there's nothing else to be said. Let me see if I can go to my people right there. They're saying, much respect, Trippy. He found his footing. Legit, keep it. That's a keep. Yeah, today's show is fire. This is fire, fire, fire. Nothing but trippy pieces all over the place. People on YouTube Live are fucking with it. Sounds like B Club is fucking with it. I'm gonna say this was dope vibe. See, I love how Trippy takes, like Marin said it best, so I'm gonna try my best to follow up, but how he takes the dark sounds and he makes it something that you can move to. Honestly, that is one of the things that I absolutely love. It is part of my style as well, and that's why I'm kind of like, I gravitate toward those beats. Trippy, man, you did your thing for a second time today, and it sounds like that's gonna be a keep it, keep it, keep it. And you could also say, so shout out to all the producers today that could say that they made fire today. Thank you guys for submitting in that heat. This is something that we want to keep coming to you guys every single Sunday here on YouTube Live to make this whole thing grow. We want to put you guys on a bigger platform so you can be searched and see what's good. So feel free to let us know what it is and let us know if you continue, if you want to watch us on YouTube Live and keep this whole thing going during the quarantine. I'm gonna go around the room and see what's good and talk to my brothers. Motivate Marin, I know you're on at 5 o'clock, man, but is there anything that you want to say to the people?
Yo, man, like I always say, man, love is the answer and the cure.
We are the creators of this.
Check on your loved ones, let them know that you love them. And I hear music and shit playing in the background loops. I don't know what's going on over there. But yeah, man, check on your loved ones, let them know that you love them. And during this pandemic, man, whatever you want to call it, just do what works best for you, man. Like, be comfortable and just take the proper precautions that work for you. You know what I'm saying? Stay safe as possible. Don't feel bad if you don't wear a mask, and don't shit on people because they ain't wearing a mask. And people handle shit differently. But as long as people are just taking the proper precautions to make sure that they're good, respect everybody's boundaries and respect how everybody is doing their thing. Because that's one thing I see a lot of out here, and that shit's trash. Like, don't knock people for how they're handling themselves in this type of pandemic, because we've never dealt with no shit like this before. This is different. You know what I'm saying? So people are handling it in different ways and doing the best that they can. So make sure you check on your loved ones, man. Tap in. That's what Tap In is all about. So check me at 5 p.m. today on Beat Club Podcast, Instagram Live. Tap in. But check on your loved ones, man. Check on your strong friends. Check on your weak friends. Check on the chick that you used to smash ever so often. Hey, you never know. When quarantine's over, she might come back around, fam.
Keep it, keep it.
Yes. Check in. You got to do that tap in. You got to think long game, fam. You got to think ahead. You got to think. She going to remember. She going to be like, yo, fam, like, Loops was texting me, you know what I'm saying, making sure I was good.
Nah, they gonna put my name in it.
You know what I'm saying? Loops was asking me if I ate today and all of that shit. So I'm gonna slide him the pussy first when quarantine.
Man, let me put my game out there.
Hey, man, tap in, man. Tap in. So that's the key, man. So check me at 5 o'clock. Check me at 5 o'clock on Instagram Live, man. B Club Podcast.
Yo, AV, man, what's the word?
Nigga Marin said tap in for the flapping.
Oh man. Oh bad. This is not good. This is not good.
Real shit. I'm glad you mentioned something about the quarantine, man. Don't feel like you gotta be sitting here like overworking yourself and being overproductive. You at home with your family, like, yo, take a break. It's okay to take a break and spend time with your family and just, watch movies and do whatever else y'all want to do, man. Don't feel that. Don't be letting that pressure get to you with people talking on social media. Do what's comfortable for you. Right now, I've been like slightly working, but more taking a break. I mean, sometimes you need a break for your mental. It helps you out. So that's all I got to say, man. Practice makes progress.
And as usual, I can't really follow up my Geminis. It's the reason why I let them go first and make them do what they do, so I can say way less. Shout out to Marion for giving up my game, so you're welcome. But I just want to say this, for all you guys on IG Live or people that follow us on IG, that's at B Club Podcast. You can go to B Club Podcast. Exactly how it sounds is exactly how it's spelled. You can go there at 5 p.m. today, each and every Sunday, and we'll have a little tap-in session with producers from around the globe. So if you want to be involved, man, follow Marin's instructions from earlier throughout the show and make that shit happen. If you guys rock with us from what we're doing, I ask that you on YouTube Live, feel free to hit the subscribe button, send the video out so more people can get involved. And then also we're going to be taking beats live each and every Sunday until this quarantine ends. So if you got fire, if you just made fire, feel free to upload it right away so we can talk about it right away. So shout out to all the producers that got involved, and feel free to spread the word. I know we took a little break, but we're trying to come back full vendor to make this shit happen. So thank you guys for holding it down. Shout out to Go Network. I know you guys weren't involved today, but you've always been supportive. So thank you guys so much. And outside of that, man, I guess I'll see you at 5, Marion.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And then from there, I want you guys to stay tuned to what we got in store on IG. On IG, period. We're going to be releasing a lot of different things just to kind of cater to the times. So hope to see you guys. Stay tuned and get involved. And because I can say it on the radio, I'm gonna say it right now. Yeah. Blessing up, y'all.